Hey everybody, Will Fix here. Got another video for you today. Listen, if you just need maybe 10-15 minutes of some positivity, stop by here. We'll always try to give it to you. We're not positive for no reason. We're positive because we've researched XRP and other cryptocurrencies that we talk about, and we're positive because they're awesome. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. This is a fascinating article that I found. XRP price forecast, JP Morgan cross-border payments could drive XRP to $1,000 a coin, analyst says. Now this is on, I found this article on, on NASDAQ.com. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. XRP price is setting up for a remarkable rally above $1,000 according to a recently surfaced liquidity sheet analysis factoring in a daily cross-border payment volume of 1 trillion. XRP's utility in cross-border payments, especially as utilized in Ripple's on-demand liquidity product, now Ripple Payments, has contributed to the bullish sentiments surrounding the cryptocurrency among market participants. This is a really cool chart that's coming up here, by the way. XRP's utility in cross-border payments. This utility has caught the attention of multiple payment entities over the years. Last December, a JP Morgan report mentioned Ripple and XRP as entities that could help unlock the 120 billion trapped in cross-border payments. The Crypto Basic also revealed in November of 2023 that Grayscale highlighted XRP as a potential alternative to the SWIFT in cross-border, the SWIFT system in cross-border settlements. In addition, the American Institute of Physics and IMF and the World Bank also spotlighted XRP's utility in cross-border payments in different reports. Interestingly, even SEC Chair Gary Gensler previously acknowledged XRP's advantages for use in cross-border payments over traditional fiat currencies. With this utility recognized by the general public, investors believe XRP is massively undervalued, projecting an imminent price explosion, especially on the back of a growth in the cross-border payment sector. Citing the Bank of England, Ripple noted in its 2023 New Value Report that the cross-border payment sector could witness a $250 trillion in volume in the next 3 years. Wow. I guess an increase is the word that left out there. With this projection expected to materialize, pundits argue that XRP would need to soar way beyond its current price, below $1, if it captures a fraction of this volume. And isn't that true? We've spoken about that before. Mason Verslewis, an XRP community figure and founder of Gold Squad, presented a sheet last August of hypothetical price requirements for varying cross-border payment volumes. If you have your cryptocurrency on an exchange, you're at a high risk of losing your assets. We've seen in the recent past people lose their money because they have it on an exchange. They've lost it through employees leaving, then hacking back in to accounts that they previously had legal access to and stealing their money. We've also seen an exchange fail and people's money just gets totally lost because they didn't have self-custody. They didn't have it in their own wallet. Get a decent wallet. Use the link in my description. There's a discount there. And it's the only way you can get the discount as far as I know. The Decent Wallet provides you with the ability to have self-custody, where you actually have custody of your money. Get you one today. Use the links in the description. An argument for a $1,000 XRP price. A prominent market analyst by the name of X, you see his name there, recently called the XRP community attention to a document lending credence to the lofty price target. In the sheet, the analyst evaluates trading liquidity needed to be for the XRP to cater to different daily cross-border volumes. This is something that I've talked about and created a spreadsheet for if you look back months ago. So taking a look at this chart, if XRP was only at $100, you couldn't move $6 trillion a day. There's not enough coin. Now this is supposing all 55 billion coins are accessible. First of all, that's not going to happen. You got coins in liquidity pool. Me and you have coins in our wallets. There's coins on exchanges. That's just the amount of circulating coin. They're not all available, are they? So this is extremely conservative for that reason. But you couldn't move $6 trillion. So you would have to move the price up to $250 in XRP to be able to move $6 trillion a day. So this chart is just showing it has to be at $1,000 price in order to move $20 trillion. $20 trillion. And then, my God, I don't know how this price is set up, but it would be 20 cents. That's pretty cheap, isn't it? So this is the math problem that there is. You can't have a 50-cent coin and 55 billion coins. You can only move half of that amount in dollars, right? If you have, let's say, 50 billion coins, you could only move $25 billion once with it, and nothing else could be moved at that exact moment, right? Because they're 50 cents a coin. If it's 50 cents a coin and 55 billion, so you see the dilemma. So that's why this is talking about it has to be higher, and this is true. At prices ranging from $100 to $500, XRP could sufficiently handle daily payment volumes from 1 trillion. But this price becomes less feasible at volumes from $6 trillion to $20 trillion. This is because XRP's circulating supply of 55 billion would not be sufficient for the amount of XRP tokens needed to handle these volumes. This is exactly right. Recall that finance pundit Shannon Thorpe previously argued that XRP would be undervalued at $500 if it locked in a portion of the projected 250 trillion cross-border payment volume. Lewis, I don't know how to say that, this sheet up here proposes that XRP would only sufficiently address daily payment volumes ranging from 1 trillion to 20 trillion if its price was at least $1,000. At $1,000 price, the market would need to move 1 billion XRP tokens to account for 1 trillion volume and 20 billion tokens for a 20 trillion volume. All right, so if that spins your head, let's go back and read it again. But for XRP to clinch a $1,000 price, it would need to skyrocket by a massive 188,543% for its current value of 53 cents, with the price potentially pushing XRP's market cap to an unimaginable 55 trillion. Some industry commentators have strongly expressed doubts. Here's why they get hung up on that figure, thinking, well, it can't be a $55 trillion company. It doesn't really, XRP should never be measured this way with market cap, because if you sold one coin for $1,000 on every, and it doesn't even have to be every exchange, they just go by the last of sold coin times 55 billion. Well, that's retarded. If you just sold one for that and then all the coins were worth that, they didn't all sell for that, and all that money didn't get put into it and it get piled up the way. It's actually a theoretical amount. It's a theoretical amount, and I can't stand the market cap figure because it's not an accurate depiction of what's going on here. XRP is going to be flexible for the reason to accommodate. That's why it's going to be flexible. They're going to have to increase the size of the coin in order to accommodate the money, and that is just, you know, putting more money in the same train cart kind of a thing. The market cap and all of that. If you're seeing what I'm saying, put 1 in the comments. If you don't understand what I'm saying about that, put a number 2. Maybe we'll go into more discussion. But market cap doesn't even matter in this case. So they're thinking that $55 trillion would have to show up from somewhere. No, it doesn't have to show up. There's not even $55 trillion that would be in the market cap situation of this whole deal. The money's being moved, but nobody's holding. If the market cap goes to 55 trillion, no one's holding $55 trillion. Understand? So in sending the money back and forth with cross-border payments, that money is getting sent around, and the size of XRP is that big, we might be able to sell it for $1,000 a coin. But this utility, the utility of this coin doesn't necessitate that XRP would be housing $55 trillion somewhere. That's where they're stumbling, I believe. It's kind of a misnomer thing. But moreover, some have pointed out that a $1 trillion daily cross-border volume is a difficult task for XRP over the next 10 years and beyond. For context, the entire global cross-border volume stood at 150 trillion in 2022, representing an average of 410 billion volume a day. A $1 trillion volume would be more than double this figure. So there's your article. And is $1,000 possible for XRP? Oh my gosh, yes. And not only possible, but it's a necessity. And it doesn't mean what they're trying to make this means. I don't know why this seems to miss the brains of some of these people talking about this. But it is going to eventually be $1,000 a coin just to be able to accomplish the job. Hey, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching today. We're right at 15 minutes. You have a good one. See you next video.